Okay, so good evening, good afternoon if you're watching from the North American population. It's 8 p.m. in the UK, and we're on election night in the United States, and also Guy Fawkes night here in the UK. So whatever happens, there's bound to be fireworks at some respect this very day. So I'm Stuart Holcroft, and I'm delighted to be able to introduce you today to this unbelievable opportunity in terms of a business talking about super patches. And I'm going to talk to you a lot today about the super patches and what they represent, and to give you an exciting opportunity to take part in the whole scheme. So this is an unlocking human potential through unrivaled technology opportunity, and more of that later on. So the first thing to point out is that the inventor of this technology, Jay Dallywell, the founder and CEO of the company, has given this really pithy statement here. He's here to build something generational that will transform the world. Anything else is a waste of time. And it's a really important thing to get a grip of in terms of this pithy statement here, because building something generational means it's going to last for a long time. He's already stated that he wants this technology to last at least 5 generations, to go kind of 100 years into the future. And anything else is a waste of time, because he's not interested in just having a short-term flash to bang kind of business. He wants to have this thing generational and able to be passed down through the generations. So that's kind of the start point here of what we're talking about here. This is a phenomenal man who's got a great belief in the future and the power of these pieces of technology to change people's lives in a big way. And when you think about disruptive technology has always changed the world, and it always will. So when you think back to people on horseback in the Middle Ages in Europe and in USA and Canada, horseback was the way ahead. And then people started to build these metal things with railroads and whatever else, and the train came along. That was a disruptive technology which kind of replaced the horse. Then somebody said about cars, and then planes came along, and other forms of transport came along. And now we've had people in space, for goodness sake. And when you think about a mobile phone, for example, imagine 45, 50 years ago saying to somebody, I've got this device that's going to help you to order a taxi, to order food, which is going to arrive in your house, and you pay for the whole thing on your phone. They would have said you're absolutely mad. So this disruptive technology will always change the way that things are. And that's what we're very much in the game of with these super patches and the technology. But also, a really important thing is that when we solve the biggest problems for people, that can create the biggest opportunity in the workplace or the business landscape. And when you think about what people have going on now in terms of their wellness issues, there are billions of people that are affected by all sorts of things. And I'm not going to talk about how they treat it at the moment, but just in terms of the numbers of people that are affected by things. Take stress. 2.4 billion people worldwide. Aches and pains, 1.6 billion people. Weak immune system, 1 billion people. Poor sleep, 6 billion people are affected worldwide. Calorie control, low fitness, 1 billion people and 2 billion people respectively. Mood issues, 1.8 billion people worldwide. Cognitive decline, 3 billion people. You may think these numbers are just numbers chucked out there. 3 billion people. If you take a football stadium the size of Wembley Stadium, which has a capacity of 80,000 people, do you know it would take 100 years to fill that every day with new people? 100 years it would take to get 3 billion people through that stadium. Pretty big number, right? So low energy, we've got 2 billion people. Unclean beauty, which is products that have all sorts of additives inside of them, 2 billion people. And poor mobility, 2 billion people are affected by problems with moving. And what they currently have is a number of different solutions. So we've got drugs, over-the-counter products, surgery, exercise, supplements, therapies of all sorts of things, caffeine, diet change, holistic and natural products, and obviously lifestyle change as well. But they also come with their problems. So when you think about the things that I've just mentioned there, we've got things like safety, we've got efficacy things, hard to use. Sometimes it takes a long time. It's very invasive. Lifestyle change, resistance people have as well. And sometimes things have contraindications. You know, when you take one drug and it makes you feel sick, so you take another drug to counter the effect of that, then you have another drug to counter the effect of that. They all have side effects. Some products have unproven product efficacy, which is the way that it works properly. And sometimes people can overdosage on things as well. So this is what we think that people really want and need in their lives to solve these problems. So they want things that are 100% drug-free. Who here likes taking drugs? Big down thumb from me. I'd rather have a very clean lifestyle. Non-invasive, we don't want things inside our bodies. We don't want contraindications, which is where things happen as a result of taking things. We don't particularly want to change our diet, right? We enjoy eating what we eat, so we don't particularly want to be changing those things. We want it to be low cost. We want lifestyle to pretty much stay the same as it is, because there's a resistance there as well. We want it to be quick and effective, no side effects, easy to use, tested products, and safe for use by everybody. So as it says on the slide there, child and mum safe as well. So what we need is a breakthrough. The new approach is required. And as Arthur C. Clarke himself said, a great fictional writer, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So we're kind of on the cusp of this magic arena. And certainly when you try people with this new technology, it can be approaching on the theme of magic, especially when you see people's eyes changing when you lift them or change their balance and they go, what just happened? It's like a magic event happened. So these super patches are 100% drug-free. They are safe, they're fast, and have benefits really quickly. Over 100 million, over 1 million happy customers. It's a lot higher than that these days. This is a slightly out-of-date slide. FDA registered, which is the highest it can be for these products because they are non-invasive. There's no lethal dosage. That's all they can be with the FDA in USA. We've got great clinical trial results made in the USA, so we know exactly where they're made. They come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and they've got a 95% positive user rating. So what are they, I hear you asking? That's right, you have just asked that question. So Super Patch is a suite of all-natural, non-invasive, and 100% drug-free performance and wellness solutions for everyone. The press-on patches with their customized tactile impressions activate and balance your body's own neural response mechanisms for pain relief, deeper sleep, greater athletic performance and movement, and more. And Super Patch has been working on this technology for over 15 years to create a patch that can send signals directly to your brain and optimize the neural programs that control health and well-being. And the technology is called VTT, which is Vibrotactile Trigger Technology. So why is that important? Our brains and central nervous system inside the brain control every physical, biological, emotional, and psychological function in our body. And our nervous system affects everything. So a better nervous system means a better everything. So the brain controls the elements that make up cells, the cells that make the organs that go together to make systems, and they all function together because the brain is giving it directions. Imagine trying to coordinate something like this with your hands and moving every single thing separately. Your brain creates that pattern that helps you do that automatically. And if your brain is not working optimally, suboptimal neurology and in the brain, it leads to certain physical symptoms, if you like, of what we can feel and experience. So going from the bottom, it's poor skin quality, low performance, low energy, poor metabolism, poor mood, lack of concentration, poor stamina, poor sleep, poor mobility and balance, and aches and pains are some of the things you'll experience just because your brain isn't working perfectly. And on the other side of that, on the green side, if your neurology is working really well and optimally, you'll feel optimal neurofunction, you'll be able to concentrate on things better, increase performance, less or no pain, improve mobility and balance, better concentration, better metabolism, better athletic performance, better sleep, more energy, less stress, and clearer skin. Oh, darling. So all these benefits can be achieved by getting your brain into balance, or homeostasis, as we call it. Now, connecting the mind and body together, the pattern theory of haptic perception, excuse me while I read from this slide. I know that everybody can't read the details, so I will read it from the slide. The pattern theory of haptic perception states that skin sensations are encoded into signals, resulting in the designated perceived sensation. Or in other words, our sense of touch and perception can send complex neurological signals or messages that can be deciphered by the brain. And our skin can send really complex messages to the brain, and the brain naturally understands those messages and responds to them. And if the right message or signal could be sent through the skin to the mind, we could help people achieve optimal neurofunction and thus optimal wellness. Now, every bodily function, as I said before, including every bodily function has a neural program, including breathing, walking, balance, pain management, stress, sleep, immune response, and others. And these neural programs sometimes get damaged or stuck for a million different reasons that lead to poor health, wellness, and performance. And the patterns on the ridges of the patches, the pattern and ridges on the patches, pardon me, they trigger receptors and ion channels in the skin to generate signals or messages that flow to the mind and help repair the neural programs, allowing our bodies and mind to operate at their highest levels. And again, it's called VTT, vibrotactile trigger technology. And it's a bit like Braille for the brain. So the same mechanisms that allow the blind to read with their fingers allow the skin to send messages to the brain. And how do you use these patches? Well, quite simply, you get a packet, you take the top of the packet, you get a patch, you put it onto your skin, and then the patch can do its magic on you. And here's some I prepared earlier, and these are some of the ones that I'll talk about in a short period of time as well. And not only are these patches dermatologically and clinically tested and approved, they are drug-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, latex-free, hypoallergenic, non-GMO, and certified safe for skin. Quite a stunning combination of benefits, I think you'll find. We also do carry out clinical research and testing with these patches as well. So here's an example of some of the studies that have been completed, going from bottom to top. We've tested out the sleep patch, which is the REM patch, and that's been shown to help people improve their quality of sleep and also reduce the number of times they've got up to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. And more importantly, I think, once the sleep has been disturbed, it helps people to get back to sleep in a very effective manner as well. The middle one is about balance and stability using the VTT technology. And again, these studies and trials are available online. They're available in the International Journal of Research in Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, as well as the top one, Anesthesia and Pain Research, which is about the Freedom Patch, which again has been shown to reduce, if not remove, pain in the vast majority of people that went through the 14-day trial. Another one recently produced is about the Peace Patch, which has been shown to help people with stress and anxiety, such as that I'm experiencing right now as I'm trying to read these slides. Some interesting facts about the foundation of this technology as well. So in 1939, whilst at Columbia University, a couple of people discovered that the body and cells constantly receive and transmit signals. So they talked about radio transmissions, long wave receipt of information. And that's kind of led us to understanding a bit more about how our cells work and how they transmit information across. So leading to 2021, two researchers, David Julius and Arden Padaputian, and they discovered these ion channels in the skin that allowed us to determine how temperature and pressure works and how that gets communicated to the brain as well. And again, these aren't just people off the street. These are eminent Nobel Prize winning people as well. We also have our own board. So the Super Patch Advisory Board consists of a number of doctors, medical and through PhDs. So Dr. Marty Miller on the right-hand side, for example, is a sports science PhD, and he has a whole series of YouTube and Instagram programs that he produces talking about the benefits of these patches. Dr. Anna Toker, find her on YouTube. She has the most entertaining way of explaining about these super patches as well. So Dr. Anna Toker is a colorectal surgeon, and she talks about the amazing effects that it has on her people as well. And again, these other scientists are carrying out research and development as well with the various different universities. But one of the fundamentally important things we do is a bit of research. So there's some current research going on with Dr. Mark Saker at University of Arizona, and the National Health Service is also carrying out research with Oxford and Cambridge universities. So we're looking forward to the results of that in the near future. So these super patches, we have currently 12. In a few weeks' time, we're going to get another one, which is fantastic news. So going from top left down to bottom right, we've got the Freedom Patch, which is about pain reduction. Victory Patch, which is about sports performance and recovery. Liberty Patch is about balance, coordination, and endurance. The Ignite Patch is about enhancing your rate of metabolic, the resting metabolic rate, so it increases the calorific burn whilst you're resting. And when you exercise, it's even higher. The Joy Patch is about creating happiness instead of the negative side of happiness. The Peace Patch, I mentioned slightly before, it's about peace, harmony, and reducing stress and anxiety. Lumi Patch is an amazing patch, and this people I've recently given these patches to within 3 weeks have just said my skin just feels and looks so lovely. So this is about helping the skin to glow. The Defend Patch, the one I will never do without, is helping to enhance my defense, my natural defense in terms of my immune system. The Focus Patch is brilliant if you're feeling like you need to be concentrating for a while. It helps your brain to just focus and concentrate on the things you're dealing with. The Rocket Patch is about a male performance, although it can be used by females as well to get some extra power, powerful thoughts and powerful feelings. Kick It is for taking control of addictions. The REM Patch is for sleep and to enhance the quality of sleep, especially with the different cycles of sleep in terms of REM sleep, deep sleep, and light REM sleep, making sure you kind of porpoise through the night. Sleeping with porpoise, it's a great thing to do. And there's a new one coming out in the very near future. So it's due out for pre-order right now. And the Boost Patch is about energy in terms of personal energy. So if you think about people that have been affected by long-term problems with lack of energy, this may be a brilliant time to introduce them to these patches as well. So these patches, the whole range of patches can look into a number of different marketplace areas. So I mentioned before about all these people affected by different wellness issues and concerns. There's a $500 billion market opportunity here. It's in dollars because dollars is used all around the world, right? So when you think about better sleep, for example, 6 billion people are affected by that. Massive, massive marketplace. Stress relief, 2.4 billion people. Mood help, 1.8 billion people. All these people, there is a patch for that particular thing that they're being involved with as well. So when you think about the availability of offers, the availability of people to try these patches, it's a fantastic thing to look into. And also, Peter Thiel, who was the chief exec of PayPal, one of his catchphrases was "competition is for losers." And that's kind of the way we think about things, because there are some advantages that these super patches have that's unlike any other MLM. So first of all, protected technology. So the technology is protected by intellectual property held by the Dhaliwal family and held very close held to their personal knowledge. They won't tell us exactly how it works or how the mathematics works by changing these signals in your body. Regulatory and clinical compliance. Again, you've heard that they're FDA registered, these patches. Proven efficacy, there's the drug-free and ingredient-free, easy to use, and we have the scientific backing behind these different trials and studies that have been made available. There are solutions and products for maximum market opportunity. So there are 12, soon to be 13 patches, and hopefully some more in the future as well. So these different patches will suit a different market opportunity. So a clever business person might say, I'm going to attack for example, the sleep market. There's only 6 billion people to go after in the world. So the sleep market could be an area of expertise for you, or you could look at the whole marketplace. Another advantage is there's no change required. So we don't need people to go through extensive lifestyle change or habit change. They literally can stick a patch on and go. And these products work. Again, we have thousands of testimonials. There's proven clinical studies, and it's all there for people to have a look at as well. In terms of the price point, it's not massively expensive. If you can afford a takeaway cup of tea per day or a small coffee, it's that kind of price range per day. So forego a cup of tea, use the patch instead, and that can work really, really well. And the products work very fast. So we get an instant feeling of increased balance and stability, liberty, and the victory patch.
Yeah.
Other patches can take a little bit longer, but actually people can start to feel the difference straight away with the liberty and victory patch. And there's also what's called a cooperative marketing program. So we allow people to buy shares in the marketing, and they will get money back from that as well. Especially with larger teams, they can make a large amount of money as well. So when we talk about the opportunity, we offer people the chance to build a super patch business the super way. So there's a couple of kits available straight away. In fact, there's more kits than this. But there's a couple of kits in particular that you can buy straight away. The Momentum and Champion kits for the people that want to build and earn fast. So with these kits, there's a massive profit margin. There's enough products to sell and also give samples to people. And you can also lead by example for new team members. So my question to you is, where else do you get a chance to work in a $500 billion market with a company and product that's had over 25 million invested in R&D, research and development, in a proven market winner in just 18 months for less than £2,000? I put it to you, then that's one of the best business opportunities you'll see for a long time. And you can see on the slide there, the Momentum kit, Champion kit, both different sets of packs. So again, you can get a whole different raft of packs for the prices shown on there. And what we want to do is encourage people to make their money back within the first 60 days. So whatever you've invested in terms of the patches or your business, it's a very easy business to invest into as well. We want to teach you the steps that you can gain your money back within the first 60 days. So we'll teach you about some new techniques or some systems to get in place where you can build a team and you can make some money out of the whole thing within the first 60 days. And we've got lots of training available to you. We've got lots of website information, trials and studies. We've got lots of training guides available to you as well as being part of the team, because we do want people to be part of the global team. We're in USA, Canada, United Kingdom, and a lot of countries in Europe as well. And we are definitely looking out towards different countries and territories in the near future. So thank you very much for watching. I'm just about to call stumps on that. So let me just pause the live. So thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on record, then please do connect. If you want to try these products for yourself, then please do connect with the person that brought you here. If you're here for the first time and you don't know anybody, then please feel free to reach out to me and I'll find the correct person for you. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall bid you a good day.